And we got those feet done, guys. The candle is low. Good morning, good morning. Set this up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a good morning for me. I slept so good and so long. I just been going to sleep so early lately. I guess that's good. Yes. Good morning. Good happy Saturday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. We got how many days till Thanksgiving? What, 4 or 5 days? Who's got their Christmas stuff up already? Word around the block is if you got your Christmas stuff up already, you thirsty. They said you're thirsty. I was just talking to my girlfriend about that. And she was saying, I don't be doing all that for Christmas. I'm like, girl, you do be doing it. You love holidays. Yeah, she does the homemade baskets and like when she gives you a gift, it's like real personal, homemade, handmade, really with thought. I really like that about her. Just like this when she gave me these rocks, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in this candle, this is like on a random with her. Yeah. Yep, yep. So I don't know, guys. I've been in the house a few days, maybe more than that. Just kind of tending to what my home and attending to my priorities and the things that I need to do. It's been a very productive week and weekend so far for me. I've been trying to put out videos as much or the ones I can with this phone. Like I said, guys, I want to upgrade this phone. It's doing some, I don't know what it's doing now. It's like it's moving, but I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, I'm just getting my day started and doing my daily routine. Taking a nice, relaxing hot bath. Looks like I should shave my legs today. I got that nice pedicure yesterday. And we're just gonna keep it going. But I do this stuff on a regular. I just really feel like right now is the time to, I'm getting older, so I'm really aware of everything. Especially now, I guess that I just had like a random kind of weight gain. And now it's like my appetite. I don't know if it's a mental thing, like I'm self-soothing myself. Being totally transparent right now. But it's like I'm eating. I don't know. Maybe I just have a healthy appetite because I'm not eating crazy. Like, I'm mostly snacking. So I don't know what that is. Maybe that's still the effect of me not smoking cigarettes because it's like I'm not really indulging in anything. It's just like with my downtime, I feel like, let me make something to eat or let me go have a snack. So I don't know if that's what it is. Or am I going some psychological shit, you know? But I'm totally aware of whatever. And I feel like snacking throughout the day is healthier than eating a lot of or eating three big meals, um, you know, throughout the day, or a lot of junk, salty, fatty foods, stuff like that. I just ate some pears. Y'all know I like my pears. And I ate three slices of French toast so far today. I had French toast and I had my pears. And I had a cup of coffee. So the worst thing for me so far is the French toast, because of course that's with butter and syrup. But no meat. Try to do like 2 or 3 nights out the week where I just don't do red meats. Chicken, fish, turkey, um, that kind of stuff is cool. But I gotta cut out some of the red meats. It's okay to not like eat meat like every day. I'll take 1 or 2 days with just no red meat, chicken, fish, yeah, or even just one day, just might just eat a baked potato or with some, broccoli on the side. Just you don't have to be satisfied, or you don't have to feel like you're only satisfied with meat, you know. But those are just little changes, little adjustments I was thinking about doing, or I am doing right now. Yeah, at least 2 or 3 days out the week, just no red meat. Yeah, so today was just French toast and I ate my pears. And same with my son, because it's never too early for healthy changes, Never too early for that. So yeah. So as you can see, I have a story time for you guys. I'm gonna talk about when I was doing. I did Lyft for a while, guys. I did Lyft for probably about 2 or 3 months. It was kind of short lived, but it was good money, and I had a car at the time because I had rented. I rented my Lyft car, so that was cool. Good money. I worked at my own pace. I'm really looking into maybe doing Lyft or Uber some more, just for like part time. But it was good money, and I actually liked the interactions I had with people. Um, like I would meet some really interesting people, and I've had some conversations while doing rides were really inspiring. Um, and I got to know my city a little bit more. Like I got to kind of know how to maneuver and get through the city, just different ways and paths and places I didn't know about, and these secret hidden apartments, and just a little bit of the experience was good doing Lyft. I loved it. I always picture going to like a bigger city or doing it somewhere else and really getting dug into that place that I'm in. But I did it right here in my hometown, and it was wow. I was like, I pulled up the places that I was like, what the heck? Or I've gotten to familiar places and I took a different road and was like, oh, I could take this way. So that was fun and interesting. And like I said, the people I meet, like I would do a lift ride like at 10, 11 in the morning. I think I did that, and it was like, I want to say it was Halloween or something. And it's like 10, 11 in the morning, and I'm picking up some college kids, and they're already halfway lit. And I mean, you just really get to see things that you wouldn't see. So that was pretty cool. And the people I meet, some funny people out there, some really inspiring people. People that really just made me feel beautiful, made me feel smart. I mean, all the good things that you want to feel like, and it's real because it's like, don't nobody have to tell you or, give you game, or don't like, it's real. Some of the talks I've had was like, man, we gotta exchange numbers after this, right? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was doing rides, and I would make about Man, my worst week would be like 500 or 600, and then like a good week was like 1,400, 1,400 to $1,500 a week doing Lyft. And that was me. I would get out in the morning, and I would go home midday, and then I would get out at night. And then on the weekends, I'll just be out all day and all night, just getting it. So, and so I'm thinking about it now, like, damn, I need to do that shit now. But yeah, I stopped. It's a story behind the reason why I did quit doing Lyft. It was actually the day before I quit doing Lyft. The day before I went to Chicago, an hour and a half away from here, to get my boobs done. I got a breast augmentation. So yeah, I stopped doing Lyft the day before I had an appointment to go to Chicago and get a breast augmentation. And the reason for it was not my choice. Is I was literally on my way to pick up my girlfriend because she was coming with me. As you know, when you get any kind of work done, you gotta have someone with you, especially if you're traveling. Well, I would say even if you're at home, you just need someone with you. We'll talk about that too. So I'm on my way in the Lyft rental car because you can use the car for recreational. That ride that I was going to do in that Lyft ride was going to be like 600 with the miles and the day. That was going to be like I'm gonna say like $300-400 ride. And I was down with it. As long as I had got to my appointment, I had wheels. The car is fully covered and insured. So that was, I felt secure. I'm in my car. I'm about to go get, about to go get my boobs done. So I'm on my way to get my girlfriend, and I'm on the infamous intersection. If you're from Milwaukee, you would know. It's the hood too. It was Hopkins. It was the intersection between Hopkins and Hampton. The intersection between Hopkins and Hampton. And I want to guess what time of the day it was. It couldn't have been that late. Not that early too. I'm going to say between 1 and 4 p.m. Between 1 and 4 p.m. I'm at the light on Hampton. And my girlfriend lives on Sherman in Hampton, which is 43rd in Hampton. So I was probably like on 38th or 39th in Hampton. But it's the intersection of Hopkins that goes through. And so I'm at the light. And so the light turns green. And I go, right? And when I'm going, seconds later, I look to my right. And it's a car trying to make that. You know how a car try to make that yellow, or they ran a red light. So with me going on my green, they were still trying to catch the yellow or whatever light on their end, and they smashed into me. Yes, and it was a stolen car with the YNs in it. Yes. So they hit me, bam, pretty much T-boned me. Because, you speed up when you're trying to make a light. You speed up when you're running a red. You don't run a red slow. You don't run or try to make a yellow light, going slow. So they were going like 50. The speed limit in Milwaukee is like 40, 35, 40. They were going at least 50, 55, maybe even 60. Because they totaled the rental. They totaled the Lyft driver rental. Like the worst thing I ever wanted to do when I went and applied for it. I looked that man in the face and I said, that could never happen. But I did get the full coverage insurance, which was, the insurance was, man, I want to say the insurance was like $200-something a week. No, it was crazy. No, was it a week or a month? I think it was like 200 something, like it was close to $300 a month, I want to say, for the insurance. Yes, y'all. Yes. So they totaled the rental. I'm in the car. I still have the scar, like the kind of the bruising, still to this day. You maybe can see a little bit on my leg. You can see the bruising a little bit. It's still there. And this was March 16th. Yeah, you probably can't really see it, but I do have bruising on my leg still. But yeah, so that happened. And excuse me if I get this flame going. And so yeah, I'm freaking out. It was people that witnessed the accident. I freaked out. Man. Yeah. So a lady came. So I couldn't get out the car, so I'm scared because I'm smelling these fumes. I'm scared. I'm like, damn, I need to get out the car. You know, you get in an accident, or when you have an accident, it's like the drawers lock up. You can't get out the freaking car. That's like, man, it was just an incident here in Milwaukee where this guy, they literally watched him die. He couldn't get out. It was a young kid too, doing a high-speed chase, and they literally watched him burn in the car. Yeah, and that's just horrific. Just imagine getting burnt alive. Like, you can't get out the fucking car and it's about to blow up. Oh my God, y'all, that's really horrific. I got some strawberry Pop-Tarts, y'all. Yeah, so, yeah, I was scared. So I was like thinking about all those situations where people like burnt up in their car when they couldn't get out because of the accident. So I'm like, damn, I can't get out. So I'm like, let me roll down the window. I rolled down the window, and I think, no, a young lady just came out the blue. No, I rolled down the window. I could do that. But then as I rolled down the window, it was like a lady walking up towards me like, are you okay? I saw everything. And don't think the people that hit me got away. I look over, they over there hit a pole, smoking. It was like 10 kids hopping out of this big ass truck that hit me. Yeah, so the kids, they jumping out running. 2 girls crawled out the car. They couldn't even move. They were crying. They was crying like, oh my God, what just happened? What just happened? I'm like, no, y'all know what the fuck happened. So the lady witnessed and she trying to console me. Once she started consoling me, I'm like, damn, that really happened. So it got a little emotional. I called my girlfriend and said, girl, I'm like right down the street from the house. I totaled the rental. I'm on my way to you. She walks over to me. No, she drove her car to me like, dude, what the fuck? Like, yes, really? She's all dressed up, looking cute as hell. Because we ready to hit the city, and she's supporting me while I'm going to get my breast augmentation. She's all dressed. I'm like, damn, you look good. She was like, yeah, we about to go. We both looking like decent, you know. But it's like, I'm just so thankful that I came out unscathed. You know, I was really disappointed. I was really discouraged because you got to think about it. I was going to do something as a breast augmentation that had already, when I was, you know, when I thought about it, I always thought like I just wanted to do it. I just, you know, I didn't really think about the, you know, because I am kind of, you know, I'm spiritual, and I didn't think about the, you know, just the real depth of it, or if I was just doing something that God didn't want me to do. Yes, I'm going there because think about it. I was on my way there, and then boom, you know. So I'm going through like, dude, is this a sign? Because bro, if God made this happen so I won't, well, ain't that a big sign? Like something, it just may not work for you or something. So I'm like, oh, or is it the devil trying to discourage me, you know, to do something that he knows is going to, you know, really make me happy. And it's really like a statement, you know, something that I really just been wanting to do. So I'm torn between the two. I got the devil and God, you know, the devil and God on my shoulders. Anyway, so we call the ambulance. We get the ambulance. I better get the ambulance because, you know, if it's a lawsuit or anything, I want to have all my paperwork. So I go to the ambulance and they describe that boom, boom, boom. And they actually remember me because they was like, weren't you just here to get documents to get, you know, cleared for your surgery? And I'm like, yeah, it's me. I'm like, the surgery's tomorrow. They're like, oh, heck no, this is crazy. Yeah. So they gave me, they did x-rays to make sure nothing was, they came and did x-rays, make sure nothing was like tore, really like where I had to go right to surgery or something like that. I was cool. And they gave me a Valium for pain. I got all loopy and then they sent me out the door. So my girlfriend picked me up and I'm like, dude, I gotta make it to Chicago tomorrow. There's nothing stopping me from going to get, when you get, and another thing with plastic surgery, when you get surgery, whatever deposit or whatever money you put, you don't get it back. The day before, I just went there and gave them, what I give them? Did I give them the whole 5K? I think I did. I gave them the whole, maybe 4 or something. No, because the deposit was 5. They took the 5 out of the actual cost, so it was 4,500. I had just went there a day or so before to get me. It's no refund. It ain't no refund. You don't just not come and then you get your money back all because you got hit by a car. Ain't that something? No, they keep your money. So I'm like, I gotta go. And it's like, didn't nobody really understand that? Even my sister looked at me and was like, Samantha, I think this is a sign. You shouldn't go. You shouldn't go get it done. I don't think you should get it done. But then again, I'm looking at places like, some people probably didn't want me to come go get it for other reasons. And I know my sister loved me to death. That's how we lost my other sister during a car accident. When I got in that accident before, I didn't even tell her. She just came and pulled up. My sister just pulled up when I got into a car accident. She just pulled up. And I said, what? How do you know? I just bust out crying. Like, how do you even know I was in the ambulance? She said, girl, it's all over Facebook. It's all on Facebook. And I thought about it. It's a guy that, the actual guy that is kind of known on Facebook to do like stuff that happened and check on your people. I was one of them. Check on your people. Yes, I was subject to that. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, seems like it's all over the whole Milwaukee. So yeah, man. So yeah, so me, my resilient can't stop me ass honey, aka honey. Yes, I got y'all. I took that volume, went home, thought about it to myself. Nobody else around me. You know what I'm saying? And I took a hot shower, a hot bath with some Epsom salt. And I got on that phone and I looked up trains to Chicago. The next one smoking was like in an hour. $25. $25 holler to get to Chicago from Milwaukee on the train. Even on the bus, it's probably like $25, $35. Next one smoking. My hotel's already booked. Everything is booked and ready to go. Man, y'all, I called that Uber. I crashed the Lyft, hopped in the Uber, got on the train. I didn't crash the Lyft, but someone totaled my Lyft. Called the Uber, got to the train, and got my way to Chicago. Sure did. And when I got to Chicago, I got an Uber to my hotel. It was like 30 minutes away. Like, damn. And I got to Chicago. Y'all, I was in my room around 1, 2 a.m. My surgery was set up for 7 a.m. I barely slept that night, but I had enough rest to get up and go to the surgery, y'all. Yep, and I got that done March 17th, St. Patty's Day 2025. So it hasn't even been a year, y'all. I just hit the 6-month mark where they say this is when you really heal, pretty much, the worst of it is over. But y'all, I did it myself, and I went and got the surgery. I called this service, this young lady. She came and got me. She's pretty good. It was expensive. It was like $150 just to get me home and give me some yogurts and stuff. But I appreciate it. I didn't have anyone else, and that was the only way they would release you. They don't release you alone after getting surgery. Otherwise, you go to the hospital. Yeah, and I just wanted to go. to my room. As far as pain and discomfort, I would say 1 out of 10. With 10 being the worst pain, my pain and discomfort was like a 2 or 3. Very comfortable. I went and got my pain pills right away. The guy did an amazing job. I had no complications. Only thing is that I just needed to, I smoked it. I went to my follow-up 2 weeks later. I did smoke, but I put the roach blunt was in my pocket. And so when I went in the appointment, he's like, damn, did you just smoke it? I'm like, no, I didn't. I put it out, way before it was time for the appointment. Come on, I'm smarter than that. But no, it was like in my pocketbook or something. Like, and in a doctor's office, it just lit the whole place up, y'all. So he's like, you've been smoking. He's like, I'm telling you, it slows down the process. I'm like, no, I haven't. Probably eyes all red. Come on, no, man, I ain't been smoking, man. Come on. But yeah, I know they seem worse. Like, it's girls that smoke cigarettes and all kind of stuff with these procedures. I'm so happy I quit smoking cigarettes years ago. I still pat myself on the back for that one because, y'all, I love cigarettes. I did. So that lets me know. Now, it let me know my strength more than I knew I ever had. Now I can cut anything off. Cut your ass off like dust. Yep. Anyway, so yeah, I got it done. Like I said, no complications. My train ride home was a little uncomfortable. Just sitting up like that. But I got home safe. I left the next day. You're supposed to stay a day or two. I wasn't finna keep paying for a room. I live only an hour and a half away. Made me get home and all that prep and everything I needed to do, I did it at home. I propped my pillows up. You know what I'm saying? I made it extra comfortable. And I just drank water and took my meds and brought anybody out, whatever, to prevent infections, and just did everything by the book. And everything came out fine, guys. And I'm still very much enjoying the experience. And I pray to God daily that, I didn't go against His will for me. And that's just period. If I did, God know His mercy on me. We all live in sin. And we just all trying to figure it out. And I'm not like that. Like, Him come first. Him come first in my world. I don't care what I do. I could be doing whatever. I'm going to still do it with Him. God forgive me all the way through. Jesus, I'm going in. No. God knows my heart. That's really all it means. All that matters is your heart. You can say this, that. You can say you holier than thou. And your heart can be rotten. Rotten with envy and bitterness. Bones rotten through your teeth. Bones rotten through your knees. Yeah, let that envy, jealousy, bitterness, jealousy, all that stuff, hate. All it do is rot you from the inside out. You wonder why you look way different than you used to look. You gotta let some things go. But yeah, y'all, that was a lift. That was my lift and almost a little bit of my surgery story time. Like I said, that was easy because my surgery went pretty smooth. Like, there's no story time behind that. But that Lyft driver experience, y'all, I want to do it some more. I want to do Lyft. I do. And then, like, some of the people here take rides in Chicago. Yeah, so they say that's more money, and then it's just going somewhere else for a little while, right? Going to the city. Like I said, I'm going to treat my mom out and take her to the city one of these days. And treat her out and go to a bar. But yeah, y'all. starting to wrinkle up a little bit. I've been drinking my water, so I'm probably hydrated pretty good. But you can see a little bit. Meaning I've probably been in the tub a little too long. I'm about to get ready, guys. Yeah, I'm this Saturday, well, today, I'm getting out a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting out a little bit. Hi, that's my story time, y'all. Doing that lift. I'm about to do it again, though. The guy said we scare people. He said people that get into, accidents or when they have experience like that, they say they never want to do it again. I'm like, what? I want to do that shit again. The accident, of course, but that can't take away the experience. That's just one, I'm so happy I was fully equipped. I'm talking about I didn't drop $1 behind that car. I was paying my insurance. I was fully covered. Man, it's power in that being fully covered. Man. Even if it was my fault, shit. You know? So, that's how that go. Oh, I have a little hair right there. Gotta shave that. No hairs. No hairs on this body. Well, at least not my intimate areas, my armpits. I don't know. We're not doing that. Nice and smooth from the rooter to the tutor. All right, y'all. Here. That was my story time of the day. Maybe it interests some of you lift or car share, what's it called? People that share rides or whatever that the name for it is, ride shares. People like that. That was my story. That was my experience. 2 or 3 months in. Made good money though. And was a great experience. Just ended up getting smacked. Here. So y'all got this jet black rinse in my hair to match this ponytail because it is like I would say it's like a 1 for sure. My hair is like a 1B. I wanted to match the ponytail, so I got, while I was in the tub, it was in my head. So it's been in my head a while. 30 minutes? Yeah. So it's time to rinse that out, guys, and do my little ponytail. And I'll be back with another video. Bye. Kisses.